Fortnite has been making bank off of its character skins and emotes that people can buy and customize their character with, but they don't have to if they don't want to, right? While all these character skins may have the same hitboxes and stats, there are a few character skins that actually give you a pretty hefty disadvantage when it comes to playing the game, despite how cool they may look. What is up, guys? Jimmy or Chaos, welcome to Chaos Top 10s, and today we're going to be looking at 10 of the worst Fortnite skins that you should never use, you should never spend your V-Bucks on, and you should never equip for multiple different reasons. Let's get started. This month's giveaway is for a new PlayStation 4 console. All you have to do to enter is drop a like on this video, be subscribed to the channel, and turn on your notifications so you never miss an upload. And in the comment section, let me know why you want to win the PS4 and include your Twitter handle so I can contact you if you're the winner. The winner will be announced at the end of the month. Kicking off our list is none other than Tomato Head. That's right, this extra saucy mascot of Tomato Town. I hate Tomato Town. I don't know why. I just don't like it. He was first added to the game on April 21st of this year. Tomato Head is a fun pizza-themed character who came with a special delivery back bling and a pizza slicer pickaxe, which I wish I would have got that. That was actually pretty cool. Now, overall, Tomato Head is one of the funniest looking skins ever added to Fortnite, but he unfortunately isn't the best choice if you're trying to go unnoticed. Tomato Head sticks out pretty dramatically when on the battlefield due to his obviously large tomato head and his bright color scheme, as most characters don't feature much bright orange or green like this guy does. Like I said, Tomato Head is a great skin in terms of design and fun factor, but in terms of gameplay, he's probably not the best choice. You don't want to stick out in Fortnite. At number 9, we have Nightlight. This is a very, very stylish skin that was added around the beginning of Season 4. Nightlight was added as part of the Neon Glow set on May 3rd of 2018, and it's basically a rave-inspired skin featuring tons of bright colors and stark contrast in the color scheme. However, this is the main problem. Most of the time, the darker character skins will blend in with the environment more and be better for playing sneaky, but skins like the Nightlight feature a dark base, but with a bunch of bright neon colors to go alongside it, which makes the colors stand out and pop even more than they normally would, which ultimately will make your character even easier to spot. Now, it is definitely a cool skin, but it does not do you any favors when you're in combat, and that's kind of a trend that you guys are going to be seeing on this video. At number 8, we have one of my personal favorite skins. I don't really like putting it on this list, but I'm going to do it anyway. Crackshot. I cannot deny how impractical it is if you're actually trying to use him as a win. Now, the Crackshot skin is a Nutcracker themed skin that was first added to the game in December of 2017 for the Christmas season for 2,000 V-Bucks, and it hasn't actually returned since January. It's a very, very rare skin. The skin itself is pretty awesome, and it's very detailed, but what makes this skin so bad for gameplay is the size of the Crackshot's head. It's way bigger than other character skins. Now, this does not make his hitbox any bigger, thank goodness, but it does make you much easier to spot, and it makes it much tougher to peek out from cover without being seen. To try head glitching with Crackshot. Now, while other characters, you can crouch behind cover and peek out, Crackshot, that's not going to work. Crouching behind cover isn't actually going to conceal you since your head is so freaking big. Now, there was a time where this was one of the most deadliest skins in terms of if you saw a Crackshot coming, it was probably a good player, but now, I don't know. I just think people have realized that he kind of puts you at a disadvantage. You hardly ever see anybody running him anymore. At number 7, we have Light Show. The cheaper skin was added to the game May 3rd of 2018 at the start of Season 4, and yes, it's part of the Neon Glow set. Light Show is the male version of the Nightlight skin, and unfortunately, yes, it suffers from the same downsides that she does, including that very stark contrast in the colors and just the abundance of brightness on him makes him a much more noticeable target than other character skins in the game. Now, thankfully, this skin was only 800 V-Bucks, so you didn't get too screwed over by how unhelpful he is during combat, but regardless, well, V-Bucks aren't cheap anywhere you go. Regardless, he puts you at a disadvantage, just like his counterpart, Nightlight. At number 6, this is one of the most recent skins added to Fortnite. It's pretty popular in the last few weeks, and that's kind of how it works. Flytrap. Now, Flytrap debuted on June 9th, which is my birthday, of 2018 is one of the superhero themed skins, and he is a toxic plant themed character. And to be honest, he looks pretty awesome. Unfortunately, he also sticks out like a sore thumb during gameplay. Aside from the fact that his hair is massive and it sticks up way further than most other character skins, his signature pickaxe, the Tendril, also has some pretty weird effects that pop up after the swinging animation, and they briefly obstruct the screen. Now, the effects aren't nearly as detrimental as the character skin itself. Flytrap definitely earns a spot on the list for how much he stands out compared to the other characters, and he does. He puts you at a disadvantage not only for his character skin, but also for his Tendril. And I'm going to call it now, here in a week or two, you're probably not going to see anybody using this guy. And he is awesome looking, but when people figure out that they don't have the advantage with the skin, they're going to move on to something else. At number 5, we have the Dark Voyager. When this skin was first added to the game, a lot of people were talking about how much he stood out, and it's still true. Dark Voyager was the tier 70 reward during Season 3's Battle Pass, and he's a very cool astronaut-themed character, but what makes this character so bad during combat is the fact that he has some of the most dramatic differences in his color scheme between the dark and the light. He is a pitch black character, but with very, very bright illuminated lights on his sides that stick out like crazy. That's the contrast again. The neon lights make it super easy for you to spot him from a distance and be tracked even through the environment. So while the skin may be one of the coolest from Season 3's Battle Pass, he's definitely not the best choice if you're trying to go out there and get some dubs. He's going to put you at a disadvantage, and I think he is one of the easiest skins to spot from a long, long distance away when it comes to Fortnite. At number 4, we have the Rabbit Raider. This is another one of my personal favorite skins in the game, but there's no denying how much of a disadvantage it puts you at when you use it. The Rabbit Raider was first added to the item shop on March 31st, 2018 as part of the Easter season for 1,500 V-Bucks, and it's a fun combat-themed take on the Easter Bunny. You wear this bright pink bunny costume with a hockey mask and some egg grenades strapped to your chest. The design of the character is pretty cool, I'm not denying all that, but the reason this skin is actually bad for the gameplay is its color. The Rabbit Raider is one of the brightest skins in the game, and it's extremely easy to spot them from a distance and track them around cover. With other darker colored skins, it's harder to follow them around when they're running through the trees or the shadows. But the Rabbit Raider is so bright and in your face that you're never going to lose track of him once you actually spot him. Speaking of pink, bright skins, at number 3, we have the Cuddle Team Leader. This was added to the game with the Valentine's Day update that also added the crossbow. Rip the crossbow. While this skin is pretty cool and it was a fun idea for a shooter, it has a lot of the same disadvantages that the Rabbit Raider does, as well as some that the Crackshot one has. The Cuddle Team Leader is a big pink teddy bear costume with a large mascot head, and while it may be funny to kill your enemies as a teddy bear, this skin is also bright pink, and it's easy to spot and track through the shadows and distances. Plus, not only is Cuddle Team Leader bright pink, but it also has the large head compared to the other characters. So once again, Cuddle Team Leader's hitbox is no bigger than other skins. That's a myth, but the fact that it's larger makes it harder to be sneaky and stay behind cover. I mean, it's an awesome skin. This is one of the most popular skins in the game, but unfortunately, it combines the weaknesses of both the Rabbit Raider and the Crackshot and Tomato Guy during your gameplay. At number 2, the Reaper. That's right, also known as John Wick. This skin is often used by the super tryhard players who build like crazy and they go for insane clips. The Reaper was the final Battle Pass reward for Season 3, and it's often, well, it has a stigma connected to it when you see it in gameplay. So why does it get on this list, you may ask? Well, for that reason. When you're playing squads and you come across an enemy John Wick, chances are you're going to automatically assume they're a good player and you're just going to open fire at them at once, right? You're just going to go all out. That means if you're playing as John Wick, you're probably going to get double and triple team much more often than normal. So while this skin may be pretty awesome and it may not have any straightforward disadvantages like the others on this list, it steals the number 2 spot today for the fact that most everyone is going to be gunning for you and go out of their way to see if they can kill you. Kind of a test of their might, if you will, if they see a John Wick. And finally, at number 1 today, default skins. That's right. Just default skins. We're going to finish off the list. The only skin that gets barraged and double triple team more than John Wick is a default. It's kind of a fun stereotype in Fortnite that the default skin players are all bad and easy kills, and while this isn't totally false, it's definitely not always true. but I'm sure you've played Fortnite with a squad and someone calls out a default, at which point you automatically assume they suck, so you charge right in on them and you start opening fire. Default skins in Fortnite have a much rougher go than any other skin in the game because everybody assumes they're bad and will throw out most strategy just to go kill them for some easy points. So while the default skin isn't something you can buy or unlock, it's definitely getting the #1 spot on the list today due to how much rougher the defaults actually have it in game. And there you have it, my friends. Those are 10 of the worst Fortnite skins in the game. You're at a disadvantage with these. They're not worse because they look bad or anything. They have disadvantages to them. So you guys, let me know what skins should have made it on this list. Which one on this list do you agree with the most? And if you guys enjoyed the video, drop a like. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Turn on those post notifications so you never miss an upload. And there's a Fortnite playlist below if you guys want to check out all the other videos. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys soon.